Hello my friends, I'm going to show you how I glass the deck to the Compass Star Kayak. You can either use plastic, which I'm doing here, or wax paper, which I also have that too. And this will catch all the dripping. It'll keep the hull from getting any glass on it. I cut the glass about 2-3 inches below the parting line and leaving that hang over. Once the glass is on, we want to get rid of all the wrinkles, and your hands usually have little scratchy things, and the brush can get most of the wrinkles out. We have to get all the wrinkles out. This will take about 10 minutes. 10 minutes of coaxing, I got all the wrinkles out. Now, time for epoxy. And I won't be talking through this. now I can smell it. I mix 6 ounces up at a time, and you want to get it onto the cloth as quickly as possible. If it stays in the container, the volume will cause it to heat up and thicken on you. Once it starts thickening, you can't use it. It'll mess your job up. Once you get it on the cloth and spread it out to where it's real thin, then the cure time increases because it's so thick. It's a chemical reaction. Being thin, it's temperature effective. The temperature, as it heats up, will cause it to harden or set up quicker. When you thin it out onto the cloth, the internal temperature of the chemical reaction is less because it's spread out over a large area and dissipates. So once you get it on the cloth, it's not going to set up so quick. I'm using a medium hardener, medium speed, but it's dependent upon the temperature, and it's pretty warm today, temperature of the environment that it's in, and the internal temperature. It'll start heating up on its own, and when it's in the container, it can heat up real quick and lose it. Once I get it on, then you want to scrape off the entire interior, make sure that there's none pooling. And the other thing that you don't want to do, I cut and I have what it looks like 3 to 4 inches. You don't want your spatula to contact the edge because it's going to pull end fibers off, and then that'll get onto the cloth onto the deck, and that will mess up some of the surface. It's workable, you can sand that out, but you don't want to make extra work for yourself. So don't touch the edge when you're spreading that out. The other thing now, that's the first coat. I want to get about 2-3 more coats on, and each coat I'm going to do within the 24-hour. So it makes a chemical bond with the one that's on there. So this is the evening. In the morning I'll put another one on. The afternoon I'll put another coat on. So I'll get maybe 3 to 4 more coats. And the first coat used 2 6-ounce, so 12 ounces of glass. The next one I should be able to do the entire deck with less than the 6 ounces. It's because it's not going to be sucking in to the glass. It's just going to be going on the surface. So we want to keep the amount of epoxy down to keep the weight of the kayak down. When you mix your epoxy up and you put it in your roller pan, that'll extend the working time that you have because you increase the surface area of the epoxy, and that will keep the epoxy cooler, keep it from setting up so quickly. And then what I did is I rolled the epoxy onto the kayak, that spread the epoxy evenly across the surface. And then I tipped it with a foam brush, and these. I lost the video because my card in the camera filled up. So you tip it, going very lightly with the tip of the foam, and just spreading out. The roller will leave a lot of little air bubbles, and this will break the air bubbles and make the surface very smooth. So I mixed up 6 ounces. 6 ounces was enough to put a fairly heavy coat on that. That's the second coat. The first coat on the glass took 2 6-ounce cups. I don't mix up more than 6 ounces at a time. Making much more, I don't have enough work time even with the medium hardener in the epoxy resin. So this is about 12 hours since I put the first coat on, and it's a pretty warm day. It'll set up pretty quick. I'll put another coat on this afternoon. That'll be the third coat. And then tomorrow morning, I'll put a fourth coat on. Then I'm going to pull the kayak apart, start working on the rest of it. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.